evening, everyone, and to the lecturers who will be having access to this voiceover of my project. This is part one of the programming POE. So, my name is Wekhanto Maila, and I'll be representing my code, which includes a user registration feature and a login feature after a successful registration process. This feature allows the user to enter their username, password, and phone number to register them into the system. Once registered, the user's details are captured and saved into the system, so the next time they use the website or the same site, their details are already captured because they have already finished the registration and have registered successfully. The login system will allow the user to log in using their registration details and will welcome them back once they have successfully logged in back into the system. This feature of the on our first part, we have the registration feature, and in the registration feature we also have the username, the password, and the phone number of the user. So now on the other side, we are going to try registering and testing if the code is running correctly and if the details of the user will be captured correctly and will they be registered successfully at the end of entering all their details. Okay, now we are done testing and inputting our details for the registration, and we have now registered successfully and our registration process is now complete. Moving on to the next step, we are going to log back into the system using the correct details and to receive the output and a welcome message from the system to show that we have our details already captured into the system. Now this is us having to successfully been logged into the system. Now we are going to receive a welcome message from the program or from the website to show that we have successfully logged into the system. And this is how my test is when you have put all the details correctly through the registration process and through the login system. Now we are going to try and look or to try and perceive how our code or the output, what the output will be if we put in the wrong details when logging back into the system. What output are we going to receive? Okay, so we have already moved on back into another format of how we are going to test drive our program or our system if it is running correctly. So in the first part of the registration feature, we have captured all the details that the user has detailed into the system, and the second part is the login system. Now the problem here in the login system is that the details that the user has used for their registration and their login are different. Hence, we are receiving the message of username or password incorrect. Please try again. And there's also no welcome message, meaning the user couldn't log in into the system because of the first mistake was the username. There is no underscore and there is no capital letter. And the second thing, the password is also wrong. Now the system does not ask the user to go further into logging in into the system because the password or the input they have already put into the system is already wrong, meaning with the wrong input or the wrong details, we are going to get the please try again message showing that the details that are used are wrong.